So what is it that you would want to know as an investor?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
One thing that makes me really curious is how you work with people to figure out the solutions to their particular needs. And I wonder if you could just tell me a story of a client that seemed kind of complicated, because my finances are a bit complicated. And so I wonder if you could
Sure.
give me an example.
Sure. What we're best at is taking complicated things and making them very simple.
Okay.
So, we had a young woman come into the office, recently divorced, changed jobs. So her new job, and because of the divorce, her income was about $500 a month less than what she needed to live on. So she came in and said, what can I do? How do I fix this? And so we just started talking and said, okay, well, what do you have? What other assets do you have? And she said, oh, well, I have this house. I said, oh, nice. And it's rented out? I said, yes. I said, okay, how much a month are you getting from that? She said, it depends. It's usually around 100 to 200 a month. I said, okay, well, that's not quite the 500 that you need. And she says, no. I said, okay, and you really shouldn't be spending that money. It should be set aside for repairs, because when the roof goes, that could be $15,000, and at $200 a month, that's $2,400 a year. Divide that into 15,000, you're looking at 6-7 years of income that you're gonna have to have set aside to fix that roof. I said, oh. I said, so how much equity do you have in the house? Well, I don't know, what do you mean? So, well, what do you owe on the house? And she said, 100,000. I said, okay, nice. And what could you sell the house for? She said, oh, somewhere around 275,000. I said, oh, so you have 175,000 in equity or cash in this house? And she said, yes. I said, okay. Well, if you sell this house, let's say you sell it for 275, after the commissions and taxes and all that, let's say you net out $150,000. If you take that $150,000, put it into your own investment account, your own personal investment account, and withdraw money out of that at between 4 or 5%, that's your $500 a month of income that you need to live on. And I promise you, that portfolio will never need its roof fixed, and it will never, ever call you and say, hey, my sink is clogged, can you send somebody? For her, it's a perfect solution.